Alrighty, take three. Alrighty, so according to the YTVC cop, Golovkin given an interview when he was asked about fighting Floyd Mayweather was not a call out when Golovkin said that, oh, it'd be a dream fight for me. I'd love to fight him. And then he also said that he'll crush him. This was a separate interview from TMZ. You see the title right here. So he says that what Golovkin said in that in the Fight Eye interview, and also with the TMZ interview, which he's probably unaware of, that he'll crush Floyd Mayweather. He doesn't say call that a call out because it was a question asked to him by a reporter. Really, really, is that the case? Then well, what do you call what Meldrick Taylor did when he said he'll fight Terry Norris, right? Because Meldrick Taylor didn't call out Terry Norris in his face. He did it in an interview with a reporter. He said that I will want to fight Terry Norris. Terry Norris took exception to that and said, okay, you want to fight me? Then we can get it on. And that's how that fight happened back in 1994. All right? And another thing, if that's not a call out, then why did Floyd Mayweather's team respond to that? This is what they said when Golovkin made those comments on TMZ when he said that he'll crush him, whatever, right? This is what the money team said. They said here, quote, everyone in boxing wants to fight Floyd. It's the biggest payday they could possibly have. Golovkin has not fought a top opponent in his whole career. We're surprised you guys would even have him on your show, to be honest with you. Oh, that is cold diss right there. I know that's got to hit you over there in Taiwan. I know that's got to hurt. So again, if Floyd with Golovkin giving an interview and saying that, that's not a call out because a reporter asked him a question, then why did Floyd Mayweather's team responded to that? They took that as a call out. And you want to talk about Golovkin not pursuing that fight? He's been taunting Floyd Mayweather on Twitter for years. Okay, for the last 2 years, they've been going back and forth. Yes, and then what the last straw that broke the back for Golovkin is when people asked what's Floyd's opinion about the fight between Canelo and Golovkin, who was going to win. Floyd said that he think Canelo was going to win the fight. Golovkin took exception to that and said that this dude talks too much shit. Okay, so they've been going at it back and forth for years. Okay, he's been taunting Floyd, taunting him to come out of retirement so he could fight him. He's been doing that for the whole 2 years now. He openly admits that. Okay, hey, let's talk about Manny Pacquiao. Yes, Abel Sanchez said that, look, when Bob Arum said that that's a fight that he would be interested in, we would take it. We'll go down to 154. But at the same time, we were looking to that possibility for that fight for the last couple of years. This is what Abel Sanchez said. Okay, so how can you say that they weren't pursuing that fight? Golovkin been wanting to get those guys in the ring with him for the last 2 years now. He's been doing that, or actually for 3 years he's been trying to get these guys in the ring. All right, I don't know why you're trying to be dismissive about it, but that is an actual fact. It's surprising that you only want to respond to one quote rather than play the whole video that I smashed every point that you had. Okay, but let's get on that about Simon Brown. All right, before we get to that, you said that, well, the librarian says I never stay on point. Well, the librarian, when he and I had that little disagreement, yeah, it got a little spirited, but we settled that, and we became, obviously we settled that, and we understood our position on that, and we respect that about each other. All right, I did remind him that, yeah, one of the points that I did make when I made that point, that's just what you said, and that was a point that I addressed, and he openly admitted. He said, you know what, yeah, you're right. Okay, so that clears the air right there. Okay, I always stay on point. The fact is that when I use history or other points to make my point relevant to the point that you make, or to your argument, you don't like it. You have a problem with that. Okay, and you want to talk about Low Place calling me a troll? First of all, Low Place stupid ass is the one who trolled everyone to begin with to gain some fucking clout. Okay, I told him is that, look, you better stop trolling me or anybody else, because if you're going to keep doing it, I'm going to troll you back. And now he knows what it's like to be trolled by me, Mr. Doc, or some case the librarian, and many others. Okay? Now he doesn't like to be trolled. All right? He's the one who started this mess. Okay? So, and speaking of, don't like being trolled, you're the one who's the innovator of being. You're the biggest troll on the fucking goddamn platform. Okay? All you do is criticize people's opinions, make video responses over and over again, race bait, with your racist, bigoted ass, whatever, you little fucking bitch. So you don't like being trolled, then don't fucking troll me or anyone else. That's all I gotta say to both of you, okay? Now, what was the other point that I wanted to address? The Simon Brown situation, yeah. First of all, that little quote that you made, yeah, you perfectly contradicted yourself, okay? First, you said that, well, I'm not shitting on Beehive for fighting Simon Brown, okay? But the fact that Simon Brown didn't do shit at middleweight, blah, blah, blah. But you did contradict yourself because you're saying that, well, I'm not criticizing him for fighting Brown, but then again, you turn around and say that, well, I'm criticizing him for fighting Simon Brown. I'm not giving him credit for that win. Really? Really? Yeah, Simon Brown wasn't as good as Trinidad and De La Hoya. That may be the case, but Simon Brown, during his time as the mid welterweight champion in the world, he was a 3-year reigning welterweight champion with 8 successful title defenses. Okay, he essentially cleaned out that division in the '80s. The guy he didn't fight there was the only guy he lost to during his run was Marlon Starling, and he didn't fight Donald Curry. Of course, Donald Curry at the time was moved up in weight during the mid '80s. Okay, he unified. He had a unified championship against Maurice Blocker, became the lineal champion. He was rated one of the pound for pound best fighters at that time. Okay, he beat Tyrone Trice twice, destroyed him. He beat Jorge Vaca. He beat Maurice Blocker, as I mentioned, and he beat Terry Norris. So you're saying that Kell Brook was a better, based off what I just heard, you're telling me that Gennady Golovkin fighting Kell Brook was a better win than Hopkins fighting Simon Brown? Really? Really? They tell me who did Kell Brook beat that was better than the guys that Simon Brown beat? Tell me what fighter did Kell Brook beat that was better than Terry Norris? Tell me what fighter that Kell Brook beat that was better than Jorge Vaca? Tell me what fighter that Kell Brook beat that was better than Maurice Blocker? Did I say Maurice Blocker? Yeah, or Tyrone Trice. Tell me. Oh, historical question. No, there's not one of them, okay? Yeah, the only guy that comes close to that as far as Tyrone Trice is concerned is Sean Porter. So I'll give you that. But as far as the other two, no. No. Kell Brook doesn't even come close to what Simon Brown has done, okay? At least Simon Brown has more successful title defenses. At least he's won a unified championship. And yet he was the lineal champion. He was the #1 welterweight, and he was one of the pound-for-pound best fighters in the world. Has Kell Brook came close to that stature? No, he hasn't. And talk about Simon Brown hasn't done shit at middleweight. Then what about Kell Brook? He hasn't done shit at middleweight. But guess what? Simon Brown has wins at middleweight. He has wins at middleweight. Where does Kell Brook? How many wins does Kell Brook have? None. He has no wins at middleweight. So if you're gonna say that Simon Brown ain't done shit at middleweight, so I'm not giving him credit for Hopkins beating him, then you got to do the same for Golovkin. That's why I asked you to be consistent. That's why you didn't want to play that video, because you know I was going to get you on every single point with your stupid ass contradictions and your dumb ass ideology about Tony Zell not being greater than Gennady Golovkin. Jesus Christ. All right. And you talk about a call out is not when a reporter asks you who do you want to fight. Really? Well, they asked Terry Norris and asked Floyd Mayweather's team that what Gennady Golovkin and Meldrick Taylor did was not a call out. Please. Okay? I'm going to give you my offer, even though I blocked you. But this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and make this an exception. First of all, you did go after Hopkins. You went there every single resume, every opponent he fought in that video. Was it B-Hop something? I think it was the title B-Hop. The Boston Librarian has that title, and he called you out on it. Okay? So, and you also did that to Hagler as well with the GGG versus Hagler video. Okay? If you really believe that their resumes are essentially equal to what Golovkin could get before they fought those other guys, like, those prime little guys, then put it up for debate. I'll call you out for debate. You come on my channel and you debate me live on it. Because I will crush you in that situation if you believe that. I really will. Okay? So I will extend my invitation to you for the one-time exception if you really believe that. Since if you don't want to do it with the librarian, then I will do it. Okay? And another thing, you want to talk about, you already mentioned about the librarian calling me out in low play, or librarian said something about me not staying on point in low place, calling me a troll. But it's funny though, because Precise Presenter, one of your biggest supporters, blasted you in 2 videos for you not being consistent. I remember that when you said that Andre Ward got smoked by Sergey Kovalev. You and those fringe believed that, which is not true in the first fight. Then you turn around and said there was a close fight, could have gone either way, but you gave it to Kovalev. You got blasted for that. The Precise Presenter made 2 separate videos clowning you, saying that you didn't know how to score fucking fights and you're not on point. You don't make any sense sometimes. You keep contradicting yourself. So if I'm saying that you keep contradicting yourself, then why the fuck did Bryce Presenter say the same fucking thing? He said the same thing about you. The same thing about the other clown who thinks he's smarter than everyone else, but he don't make videos anymore. He came and blasted you with a long, 2-paragraph response about you not knowing how to score fucking fights and you're an idiot. Okay? So if those two guys said that you're not consistent and you're contradicting yourself a lot, then why do you think there has to be a reason why I say the same fucking thing? Okay, but then again, that's the thing again. Anyhow, my invitation is to you. So I'll be waiting for your response. So accept my offer. Gennady Golovkin versus Marvin Hagler and Bernard Hopkins before they got their big fights. Which resume stands out? Like I said, I'll smoke you, Russ. So if you want to take me up on that offer, please let me know. I'm out.